Welcome to yet another episode of a Curiously Good podcast. I'm Noah J. Matthews, and today we're bringing you a heartwarming and quirky tale from first year student Sarah Sax. It's clever, voicey, and packed full of thought and humor. Sarah's story was written for the company's spring writing contest earlier this year. Her story was so good, the Pearl just had to publish it. Sarah delivers an elegant and thought provoking Bigfoot sighting that will tug at your heartstrings and make you laugh a little too. I Saw Bigfoot Today, darling, won't be a story you forget. Today's episode is brought to you by the company's Winter Writing Challenge 12 days of free poetry or vignette prompts, December 1st through 12th. Stick around to the end to learn the prizes. This isn't your granddad's Christian fiction. It's time to find and celebrate the good stuff. The Kingdom writers who are breaking boundaries and eating stereotypes for breakfast. It's time to show the world what a new generation of Christian writers has to offer. It's time to show them something curiously good. There's curiously good Kingdom literature all around us. Some of it old, some of it being written as we speak. Welcome to a kingdom-minded conversation for readers. Let's talk about the good, the bad, the holy, the profane. And let's have fun while we do it. I Saw Bigfoot Today, darling, by Sarah Sax. I saw Bigfoot today, darling. I was in the woods behind your grandpa's house and going on that trail that leads slowly up the mountain, listening to the wind in the pine trees and thinking, what if we could fly? And if so, I'd like to fly away on that wind, climb on and ride it like a dragon. That's something you would think up, darling. And then I saw the footprint, so big, like a giant's foot, or maybe God's if God had feet. Maybe he does, how should I know? And I went a little further, past that rock you said blocked the entrance to the fairy realm, because there were always mushrooms growing around it, and that's a sign of fairies dancing, you said. And there I saw Bigfoot. And I know what you're thinking, that Bigfoot isn't a fairy, he's a cryptid. And all fairies may be cryptids, but not all cryptids are fairies. But there he was, standing by the fairy rock. And he looked nothing like they say he looks, more like a big bulky man and less like Chewbacca. Except he wasn't so bulky, actually pretty skinny. He just had lots and lots of hair and real long arms and legs, and he was standing by that fairy rock, just waiting. And he was close, so close I could have gone a few more steps and touched him, except I didn't because I'm not that crazy. But you would be. Not that you were crazy or anything, but that you would have loved this. You probably would have tried to introduce yourself to it or something. Though maybe you wouldn't have. You might have said it looked like it's waiting for someone. Maybe it's sibling or girlfriend, and it would be rude to interrupt someone waiting, even if that someone is a Bigfoot. So I'm back at your grandpa's house now and think about what happened, and I'm trying to think about it the way that you would. Like, maybe Bigfoot is a fairy, and he was trying to get back into the fairy realm. Only it's not as strong as it looks, and he needs help lifting the rock, but the fairies won't help because they aren't very nice. I remember some of those stories you read me, darling. Fairies are mean. And maybe I could have helped, but I didn't. Or maybe Bigfoot is a predator who eats fairies and is trying to get into the fairy realm, and that's why they blocked it with a stone, so he couldn't get in. So maybe that goes along with the first idea that he's too weak to lift the stone, and it's a good thing that I didn't help him because either he would have gotten in and eaten the fairies, or he might have decided human meat is just as good as fairy meat, or maybe even better, or at least better than nothing. Or maybe Bigfoot is just getting sick and tired of being tracked and is just standing about, waiting for someone to come along and get full real proof of him being real. But the only person to come along was me, who doesn't care about Bigfoots, and who only thought of riding the wind like a dragon, because, well, actually I don't know why I thought of that. And now he's somewhere in the forest, or in a cave, or up the mountain feeling depressed and maybe contemplating suicide, kind of like me after you left. And I really hope he doesn't. commit suicide, I mean. Or maybe the woods behind your grandpa's house are a known meeting place for cryptids and he was waiting for the others. Maybe his girlfriend was coming after all. Or maybe there was a Bigfoot reunion or something, like a big gathering of Bigfoots all around the world. Because Yeti and Sasquatch are Bigfoots too, I think you said. And if I went back, I might just see a whole bunch of furry things drinking cider and doing whatever they do at reunions. Maybe they're just like family reunions, and you have to keep Uncle Sasquatch from Great Aunt Yeti because she keeps preaching about the end of the world and how all Bigfoots must repent of their evil ways and return to the Lord before the great and awesome day of his wrath. But Uncle Sasquatch is an atheist and laughs in her face. But that might be sacrilegious of me to imagine. I'm sorry. And I don't know why, but that last train of thought got me thinking of the last reunion I went to, where there were no Bigfoots, but there were plenty of great aunts and uncles, and no you. So they paid attention to me instead, and there was nowhere for me to go because I can't be invisible when there's no one to take attention away from me. And I thought about how you might have broken up the party by announcing the discovery of alien tracks on Venus and gotten everyone split up on whether belief in aliens is contrary to biblical teaching. And then we could have gone to the old church by the lake where you would play the organ and I would sing and we would feel ready for that great and awesome day of his wrath, aliens or not. I'm wondering if I'm going crazy or if I'm just becoming more like you. Because I've heard that couples rub off on each other. And maybe when you died, some of you detached from the spirit that was leaving and got stuck on me. I don't know. You're the one who was supposed to know all this stuff. I decided it's a family reunion, and I hope Bigfoot is having a good time or has someone to make it bearable. Maybe a girl who tells crazy stories about humans who worship the goddess Starbucks and drink her blood to keep functioning. I saw Bigfoot today, darling. I would have given anything to have seen you instead. One of the things that's so beautiful about Sarah's story is the voice. From the very first sentence, you can almost hear this spry old widow tickling your ear with her story. The story is almost written as a letter that assumes that we, the readers, are the woman's deceased husband. One of the things that can separate a standout story from a mediocre one is the perspective. And Sarah's given us such a unique and specific perspective that makes us unable to ignore the story. Keep up the good work, Sarah. For this month's sponsor, grab your laptop and fingerless gloves and join the company's 12-day winter writing challenge. Whether you're a published author or brand new to the world of writing, this is the perfect challenge for you. Starting December 1st, the company will send out daily prompts for poems or vignettes. For those of you who don't know, vignettes are descriptions or blocks of prose that don't have a plot or definable characters. Basically, you're just putting words together in a way that sounds good to you. How easy is that? And it's free to enter the challenge. The prize is a cute, downloadable sloth sticker if you complete the challenge by writing a poem or vignette each of the 12 days. Also, if you and your group unlock higher tiers, you gain access to premium memberships and new writing lessons from Brad Paquette. For more information on the challenge and how to enter, go to writers.company/winter challenge. The link will be in the description. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Once again, I'm Noah J. Matthews, and this is a Curiously Good podcast. You made it this far, so make sure you're liking, subscribing, and commenting. For a weekly dose of Curiously Good literature, hop over to the Pearl at pearlmag.co and make sure you subscribe. Just by listening, you're contributing to Better Kingdom Media. To sponsor an episode, email us at advertise@pearlmag.co. We'll catch you later.